welcome to my channel. I'm Carolann. Today we have a little bit of a shorter sequence and it's all going to be at the wall, so we'll do some stand-in poses as well as some relaxation at the wall. So grab your mat, and that's the only prop you'll need today. You'll place it, the short edge, against your wall, and you're going to have a seat right up against the wall. So cross-legged if that feels okay for you, otherwise any option that works for you. So cross-legged, and then you're going to use your wall so that your back is right up against the wall. Place your hands either on your knees with palms down or palms facing up with thumb and pointer finger together. Let your eyes close. And just feel this sense of grounding. So feeling supported by the wall against your back. Sits bones grounded down into the floor. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Another big breath in. And exhale, let it go. Just become aware of your physical body. So notice in any points where your body touches the floor and where it touches the wall. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice today, take a few moments here to do so. Take another round of breath. Let your eyes open. Then inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, right arm down. And just a side stretch over to the right so you can bend your right elbow, reach over. Use the wall behind you to lean back. Roll your shoulder back as you lean over. Other side, inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down, reach to the left. Lean back into the wall. Inhale, reach both arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands out in front of you. So walk your hands out as much as you can as you press your sits bones back into the mat. You can let your head and your neck relax. Good. Walk the hands back in one more time with the side stretch. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand down, reach over. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to your left. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Just switch your feet. So bring your other foot in front of you. Inhale, both arms up, and then exhale, forward fold again. Walk your hands out, press your hips back. From here, you're going to come to tabletop, so you can just roll over your knees or make your way there however you need. Wrists under shoulders and knees under your hips. So just a few cat-cows before we head over to the wall again. So inhale, look up, belly drops down, and then exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. One more, inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Come back to center. Walk your hands a little forward. Make sure you have some space behind you. Just come into a down dog. Pedal out your feet. Any movement, so you can sway your hips a little side to side. And then walk your hands to your feet. So all the way to the back. So you're at this forward fold against the wall. So maybe your hips are right up against the wall. Your knees can bend. And just find a forward fold. You can ragdoll as well, hold on to opposite elbows and sway. And release your elbows, bend your knees, and then slowly roll up to stand. Good. You're gonna turn to face the wall. Okay, so bring your hands on the wall, walk your feet back. When you walk back, you're gonna align your shoulders and your wrists at the wall, and then your ankles under your hips. So you may need to walk your hands down a bit more. So it's kind of this forward fold / downward dog at the wall. Take a few breaths here. You should feel a lot around your shoulder blades. That's where I feel it a lot. Take another breath. Good. Walk your hands up. You're gonna step your right foot forward. So your right big toe is gonna touch the wall. Your back foot's gonna come on a 45-degree angle. So turn your left toes out a little to your left. We're coming into a warrior one at the wall. So bend through your front knee. Place both hands on the wall. So as you bend your front knee, you're gonna press your hands into the wall, and that's gonna press your back foot strongly down into your mat. Take another breath. You can stay where you are with the hands, or you can reach your arms up for a full warrior one. And you can look up. Good. Bring both hands to the wall again. Straighten your front leg. And now walk your hands all the way up the wall. So arms are straight. Melt your chest toward the wall. So your forehead might touch, but both legs are straight. Good. Walk your hands back down the wall. You're gonna step your right foot all the way back. We're coming back into that down dog forward fold. So wrists in line with shoulders, heels under your hips. Take another breath here. Good. Other side. Left foot's gonna come forward. So left toes touch the wall. Right toes come out 45 degrees. Bring your hands to the wall. Bend through your front knee. Press your hands into the wall, so press so much that you're really pressing through your back foot. You should feel the front of your right hip open up a bit. Both hips are facing toward the wall. And again, you can stay, or maybe you reach your arms up. You can look up as well. Bring your hands to the wall. Straighten your leg. So both legs straight. Walk your arms up the wall. Melt your chest to the wall. Walk your hands back down the wall. Step your left leg back. Find that down dog again. Good. Walk your feet in just a little bit. Relax your arms. Shake out your arms. So take a few shoulder rolls back and then forward. Okay. So from here, you want a little bit of a distance between you and the wall. We're going to do dancer's pose against the wall. So left hand comes down to the wall. Grab a hold of your right foot. So inside of your foot if you can, if that's available to you. All right, and actually, before we start that, just grab a hold of your foot. Just take a little bit of a quad stretch. So bring your heel in toward your glute. Good. And then you can adjust so that your hand is on the inside of your foot. Again, if you can grab it there. And then you're gonna lean yourself forward. So kick your foot back into your hand. Your left forearm might come to the wall. Really lean forward and kick your foot back into your hand. So you're in this dancer's pose. Then slowly come back, release your foot, shake it all out. Place the right hand on the wall. Grab a hold of your left foot again, wherever, just for a quad stretch. So bring your heel in toward your glute. Grab a hold of the inside of the foot and then start to kick back and lean forward. And again, you can kind of adjust your arm, walk it up. Maybe the forearm comes down to the wall, kick back. Slowly release. Lower both feet down, lower your arms down, shake it out. All right, come forward to your wall. Bring your right arm out, so extend it out onto the wall. So your arm should be just out and your wrist and your shoulder should be in line. So you're facing the wall, you have your left hand on the wall, and you're gonna turn so that maybe your right hip is up against the wall. So it's a shoulder stretch on that right arm. So again, make sure that your wrist and your shoulder are in line. If it's too much to turn too much, you can face the wall again. But otherwise, we're here. Take a few breaths. You can close your eyes. Release, come back to center. Other side, so left arm out, wrist and shoulder in line, right hand is into the wall, and then turn to your right, so your left hip comes up against the wall. Come back around to center. Shake it out, roll your shoulders. Good. All right. Have a seat on your mat. We're gonna swing our legs up the wall. So bring one hip to the wall and then lower yourself down, swinging your legs up and around. Once you get down, you can kind of adjust yourself. And there can be some space between you and the wall. We're gonna do figure 4 at the wall. So bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh. If that's already enough, you can have your right hand on your right knee, gently press it away. Otherwise, bend your left knee and walk your foot down the wall. So again, you may need to adjust, you might need to scoot back. You wanna have your lower back and your hips still on the floor. So if your hips are up, you want to scoot away from the wall so that you can ground your hips down. And then once you're here, you can bring your arms by your sides or wherever, maybe overhead, and just let in the right hip start to open. You can close your eyes. We'll hold here for a few breaths. Take another round of breath. Walk your left foot up the wall, and then your right leg up the wall. And take a breath here. Bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. And then maybe you bend your right knee, place the sole of the right foot on the wall. Again, ground your hips, your lower back. Relax your arms, close your eyes. One more breath. Straighten your right leg. Straighten your left leg. Good. All right. Bend your knees. So soles of the feet are on the wall. And we're coming to a twist. So you're going to walk your feet down the wall to your left side. So your feet stay connected to the wall, and then your knees stack. Arms come out to the sides. You're going to look to your right. And again, if you need to push yourself away from the wall a little bit more, if it's too intense, you can do that as well. Otherwise, try to ground through your shoulders. So see if you can kind of pull your left shoulder a little more left so that you can ground your upper back and look to your right. Slowly come back around to center, both feet on the wall, and then walk them down to the right side. Feet stay on the wall. Stack your knees. Look to your left. Maybe you walk your right arm a little bit more out to the side. And relax here. Come back up to center. Legs straight up the wall. All right. So now you can scoot yourself a little bit closer to the wall if it feels okay. We'll bring the soles of the feet together. Let your knees open out wide. So you can stay right where you are and let your arms relax, or you can place your hands on the inner thighs or right by your knees and gently press your knees out a bit. Bring your knees back together and then straighten your legs up the wall. So this will be our final pose for the class. So you can stay however long you'd like, otherwise I'll guide you out. But you can scoot your hips up close to the wall, or you can have that space in between. Legs straight up. Arms either out by the sides or to your body or overhead. Take a few moments to adjust. Take a big breath in through your nose. And let it go. And just let your whole body Again, feel grounded into the mat. Notice where it touches the mat, where your body touches the wall. And let yourself relax. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale it out. Just move your toes and your fingers. Bend your knees. You can hug them into your chest. And then roll to one side into that fetal position. Rest your head on your arm. And if you had set an intention, bring that back to mind. And bring to mind one thing that you're grateful for today. And slowly press yourself up to seated, right up against the wall. So where we began class. Once you're there, close your eyes if they've opened. Just rest your hands on your knees again. So back is up against the wall. Notice how you feel. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale it out. Hands in prayer in front of your heart. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. Namaste.